break the exact time. I know Malika's not showing up and Ashutosh are not showing up.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask two things. Where's Chris?
Like sick again, and like his apartment is broken again.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
he's just tumbling through life, having a lot of trouble.
And then what happened to Gotham's friend?
Chris said everybody's basically sick, and he said his whole apartment's sick. So he's living in an apartment that's just hell. From all the stories he has from it, seems like the worst apartment in town.
In Jersey?
Well, no, he's in Brooklyn, but it's a pre-war building, so it's riddled with problems.
Got it.
Anurag.
Yeah.
Forget him. We had somebody else. I'm starting to push him away faster and faster. We had some dude on LinkedIn, Yash, who wanted to work with us too. Didn't show up to 2 meetings. I'm like, and he's like, oh, I have a buddy who would be the perfect role. I'm like, all right, he can talk to me. Get away from me, Yash. Like, you don't show up to things. Stop wasting my time. Oh my gosh. It's not cool to just not show up to a meeting. It really shows.
Very unprofessional.
Like I always thought it was kind of ridiculous that company, growing up, you hear companies like, oh, I can't be late to the meeting. And it's like, yeah, but they're people, right? They'd understand. But then it really does show like, oh, they make sure they do have some, like, they do take responsibility over their life and find a way to be like, okay, this is a very important event to show up for. I'm going to make sure that there's multiple alarms. I'm going to make sure that this, blah, blah, blah. As long as there's not an emergency that shows up, but like traffic or like this was closed, like if it's important enough, you find a way to
make it happen.
You look ahead and whatnot.
Yeah.
Do your due diligence. All right, what's your update for us, Jomar?
So my update was I just created a pull request for the spinner, the auto login from website to TernKey. And for today, I'm available for a new task.
For the what? I'm sorry.
He's ready for the boot camp.
Yes.
He's ready for Maxim boot camp.
Got it.
All right, in that case, let's get you right over there. The drill sergeant's ready. Maxim, can you shoot Jomar an invitation to can you put him through the boot camp right now, please? All right. He's picking you up. Jomar, you can leave this meeting and just hop in with Maxim. Thank you. Adrian, did you get a chance to look at that functionality of what Jomar was working on for TernKey?
Yeah, we were actually, when I was going through the pull requests for Maxim, I think we went through that. But I think he said that he was using some kind of environment file that wasn't the right one, that redirected to the API. So then he corrected it, and now I'm gonna check his PR.
Got it. Yes. Okay. But do we know when you're logged into the website and you come over to TernKey? Are you still logged in? Is that flow working?
That one is hard for me to do locally because the website and the in TernKey talk on 300, and only one of them can be on 3000, and only one of them can be on 3000 on my local, and then the other one has to be on 3001. So I have to find a solution for that. I'm gonna check on it though.
Okay. I mean, we can always check it on staging.
True.
Actually, we cannot check it on staging yet. Anan and Wasim have to do something. But we can. I mean, no, I'm scared of pushing stuff to main.
Yeah, let's not. We don't have to do that actually. We can wait till staging is done. What was the status of that from yesterday? Did Wasim already finish it or no? For staging?
No, the status I got, Manan, you were, when we were on the phone yesterday, you were telling me that Wasim needed to do something specific for
Yeah,
that.
he used to create a staging for the backend.
Okay.
We can't use one backend in both the things, in the main and the staging.
I think it's pretty easy. He's just gonna have to clone the back end repository, right?
Yeah.
And then just call it a staging API.
And we also have to create a pipeline between GitHub and that GCP clone, the staging one.
Right.
Okay. So Sangeet, what's your update for us? How did yesterday go?
Yeah, I just started working on that UI layout. Uh, the things that yesterday Max mentioned.
Yep, and that's also on TernKey. How's that?
That's not on TernKey. It is actually on like a website.
Oh, okay.
Can you give us an explanation? Because
Oh,
that's not a task on the board, on the project.
All right. So it is actually a kind of a UI thing that I need to fix on website that is based on the release notes. If you go to like where exactly? It's in the Figma boards actually. So if you can see the information models under the develop, you can see the release notes over there.
Okay.
Okay, it is just a pop-up model actually.
Is it in TernKey?
No, it's in website. Yeah, then develop information model. Yeah, add this one. So where
Yeah,
my mouse pointer is.
This is TernKey.
This is not turn. This is actually a part of website, right?
Well, sure, it's all a part of the website,
Yeah.
but this is inside of TernKey.
Oh, yeah. In that sense, okay, it's inside turnkey. Okay.
Yeah,
So I was just referring to the project name.
gotcha.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
what's the issue there?
No, I was just fixing some UI things, like some kind of changes in the. It's not properly based on the Figma actually.
Got it.
Okay.
Almost finished this section.
Yeah, we're gonna want to do so. We want for this week, by the end of the week, before Monday, we want to have syntax highlighting and a light mode, which should be easy. Just a light mode of this. We just need to replicate this screenshot. So we need to create a light mode, which I'll do with Maxim, of just this. And we need to we need to have syntax highlighting here and here. Obviously, this one doesn't even show up. So yeah, that's just an update for what we have to do for the pitch deck this week. And so this has to be fixed, the staging. Okay, I wanted to go over the wiki with Ashutosh, but he's not here. And I already spoke about this with everyone. This is that Adrian, this is kind of like that her rhymes law or whatever, where almost everything you do is consequential of somebody else's code. Almost everybody's code is reliant on any changes you make. So we got to be really wary about how we are almost always breaking each other's code. It's like you have to break muscle to build it. So it's a part of the process, but figuring out how to keep it in the process constructively is the tricky part. And just a reminder for everybody here, just remember to please clean up any excess branches that are your branches that you know are not necessary. I wouldn't recommend cleaning up other people's branches unless you're Adrian or Kirman. And okay, with that, what I'd like to do is Sangeet, you're good. Thank you. That's Scrum for the most part. I'd like to get Wasim in here to hopefully get staging up and running properly, and then get Kirman in here for us to figure out how to make it so that we can merge to main without interrupts automatically, the way it's supposed to be done, and just kind of do a post-mortem of this past 2 weeks of what happened.
All right. See you. Bye then.
All right, thanks, Sangeet. We'll talk to you
Thanks,
later.
Sangeet.
Bye.
So what that really encompasses, Adrian, so you're on the same page. And I spoke with Wasim about it. I spoke with Manan about it, not Kirman though. But really we have to know 3 things. Like there's Manan, there's Wasim, and there's Kirman. And they're all in their specific areas. But all of their areas affect the other areas. So we need to know when this changes here, who is it affecting? We need to know where it's affecting. We need to know what are the things that Kirman is changing. So we know he's changing pipelines. We know maybe he's changing repository stuff. But what particular files in those are directly correlated with GCP, are directly correlated with the backend and have those effects? And in GCP, what files, like we have to find out what files are tethered. There's files that are tethered between all 3 areas in so many different ways. If you have Manan, Kirman, and Wasim, the tethering, there's lines going in every which direction, in between and across and adjacent. So we just got to talk about really just what went wrong last week so that we can figure out what to prepare for. And really it's going to be, Adrian, you and I kind of listening to them talk, but then asking the right questions that are going to lead us towards a better understanding. Because right now the reason we're having trouble is because Kirman doesn't know enough about GCP and the database. Manan doesn't know enough about GCP and GitHub, and Wasim doesn't know enough about the database and GitHub. And so we need to, and you and I have a very high level overview of all 3. So all of us should get to the point where we all have like a matching understanding as far as like levels of all of it. That way we're able to understand the problems before they happen. If I'm talking to Kirman, or if Adrian, you're talking to Wasim, and and hear of a change that's occurring, we have to know to alert the others that this change is occurring and figure out an actionable step to make sure, like, did we change the right thing? I don't. We just have to be way more careful with changing things. It's way more fragile. Like, Like the code is one thing, and the staging is going to be super helpful. With develop is where we get all of the local machine issues out of the way. And staging is where we make sure that it's talking nicely with GCP, and then
and they are starting general what are being reduced all of the application. The most specific ones. Only this you see they
so like that's where we want to figure this stuff out too. That'll be a big help, having it staging as a testing environment to avoid anything happening to me. Because
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm ahead of you guys as far like there's too much going on with me talking to people. I actually have to slow down and talk to people slower because I can't bring them home because the house isn't clean. You know what I mean? Like, I actually can't let you. My mom won't let you come over till I clean my room. You know, so we need to make sure that where we bring them on our site, on our website is super reliable in a way. And that means like, you know, it can be pretty messy in the back, like the develop and staging, you know, we can be testing out a lot of things, but once again, the main has to be so protected. The production has to be so overwhelmingly protected. We could throw another staging in there and another staging, but we don't want to have the production take on any risk. Super risk averse with the production, and figuring out a way to make it so that, I mean, staging might be the silver bullet that makes it so that we can keep that. I sent out invites to those two guys. But go with what you were saying, Adrian. Right.
I was just saying, I think this is something that's new for everyone, including like, you know, I'm sure probably Wasim and, you know, Kirman has some kind of experience about like, of course, like, you know, having to communicate, but this is the first time I think that they're doing it with Turn. So it's like a lot of the preemptive like steps that we need to take are not necessarily like ready for, or like readily available because we've never done it before. So
yeah,
in doing so, we need to make sure that we take note on what we're the actions that we're doing, so that for the next time this doesn't happen again, and for the next time we do this, we already know that, oh, we have to use that environment file, not this environment file.
Yes.
You know, so
that's great. And I also, so that's great because that's a great point, because what we have to do, and when Kirman gets here, we'll reiterate it. We actually have to start thinking about this a little differently. Before, when we were working just individually as how we knew how to work, and working with each other by talking, but always putting fires out. That's how we were working with each other. Oh, there's another fire. Oh, okay, I'm working. And that's not improving. For us to improve as a team and working together, we have to think differently about how we build this thing, and we have to build it like just with everybody in mind, this group, this team in mind, the whole time when we're building it, because we have to be thinking database, GCP, GitHub the whole time. Not Wasim thinking one thing, Kirman focusing on his stuff, and Manan focusing on his database, and maybe kind of focusing on the one external thing that's happening, but thinking overall the whole thing as much as you can the whole time you're building it. Like Wasim doing something deep in GCP and realize and knowing he's doing it for the pipeline, but realizing like, oh wait, actually this will have an effect on the back end. Like at first I didn't think it would, but now because I'm thinking about that actively, it does have to. And it's like, actually, I probably should stop it. I should get Manan on a call with me to do this at the same time, and it should become second nature that you know who to reach out to and what needs to be addressed immediately and with other people. But before Kirman gets in here, Wasim, I wanted you to join in a little earlier so that we could get staging wrapped up. I don't know what to do, but it seems like Manan and Adrian do. So if you guys want to talk about what actions to take to get that done, share screens, blah, blah, blah.
Both types interface could be chunky.
Do you want me to explain?
Yeah,
Uh,
Manan.
yeah, go ahead.
So, Wasim, we have to create one more staging environment in backend.
Yeah, yeah, we can create for a database, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I am out of station right now, and I'm not, my machine as well. I will. Can I do in my morning tomorrow?
You don't have your laptop with you.
Exactly.
Where are you?
I'm currently, in my residential hometown.
All right. How are you gonna? What about tomorrow?
Yeah, we can. Actually, I need to meet.
Tomorrow you'll have a laptop. Okay. We'll just reschedule this for tomorrow then. We'll do this.
It will not take too much time as we did before. It will take around 20 minutes only. But actually, I
Yeah.
have no machine.
We just want to
right
get
now.
it wrapped up. But the purpose of this meeting today is to get our heads around merging with main without any issues. So you don't have your laptop, but we're gonna need our laptop because that should be a longer
Exactly,
meeting.
yeah. I'm available for that meeting.
Yeah, but you don't have your laptop, Wasim. We'll do it for tomorrow. We'll get Kirman in here, and we'll have the four of us and Kirman tomorrow after Scrum.
Yeah, but I can communicate what the process we need to follow to merge in the merge in main branch smoothly. For this, I don't need any laptop. If Kirman is available, we can continue this meeting. For staging, set up the staging, we can't do today.
But you did say that you can do it tomorrow morning, which is basically tonight for us, right?
Yeah. For staging setup, I can do tomorrow.
Okay.
But for the process we need to make merging, all the stuff we are facing in current month or previous month related to merging the code, all the things. For this meeting, I'm available.
Okay, well, the meeting was scheduled for 10, so let's wait until 10 for Kirman. He didn't answer. He was on Discord shortly, so it should be.
Usually put them for them because it's clear when we separate the logic that related not to components. And the main thing working with components is defining clear styles, first names, and so on. So I usually record the class name to the end of attributes list of the particular thread. And just have this title using some sending here dot names are going to the bottom props list of the space models. And let's explore the next name that is set of you should define them because it's nice. I think as you see from the notes, we start from typing class name. Scrum basis. And I installed session library for the class names. In no order. It's really working with SQS with handles. It provides for additional classes like this. So you can define additional class. You just go inside of person level, just it's included. Yeah, you define an object and put your class. Square for against and define your condition. You could tell one close to the island. Does it go on the line and just yeah. After that, the first line of skin arguments. Yeah. Just order that I define for all people that we organize. So the main thing that we make people similar over the players style is not as important is keeping the same. So the first line I prefer to put here places that are general for this particular thing. I'm putting places that will not be defined flat. Just peaceful. Maybe paintings, but maybe paintings are being defined.
Did you hear from JP at all today?
I have not.
Okay.
After that, I prefer to put some kind of conditional places. Yeah. Sometimes we have to use externally read. So I need to use between calculations anymore. Just separate the previous line and one and use a condition. Yeah, one new creator, some places conditions too. So it will give no error. This variable should be declared or used. Yeah, please. Just separated just so for the next. Let me After that, we'll define, process for breakpoints. As you know, we have 3 breakpoints. Small, medium, large, or large screens. As you see from the environment, the way we
Kirman is not responding. So let's just talk about it ourselves at least.
No, actually, Kirman need to be present here, and we can wait more 10 or 15 minutes. It should be he should be available. Might be he's busy somehow. He would be
Okay, let's
busy.
see.
Yeah, we can you can send a new meeting link in a group when Kirman will available. What you suggest, Adrian?
We can wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
If everybody's okay with waiting, I'm okay with that. We don't need to create a new meet though. I think we can just stay here.
Yeah, but he's not responding right at the moment, and might be he will be available in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or after 30 minutes.
Ah, got it. Okay. Gary, it's up to you. We can meet again in like whenever you get a hold of him if you want.
Exactly, I'm available for this meeting in next time slots.
Yeah, let's reconvene. It's a really important meeting, so we gotta make it happen so we can get on the same page, and it does require everybody.
Exactly.
You just need to.
Okay, and
If you put it like this,
yeah, and in the organization in general on the
sometimes it doesn't
on the
work.
Discord, when I welcome somebody new to the team, if you guys wouldn't mind just like replying and doing one of those stickers that says like hi or something. That's just it. It's nice that when somebody shows up, they know that there's a little team that's just like, hey, welcome and stuff. And the Shivani person won't even be working with anybody on the software team. She's just a market research, but it's still nice to welcome people and whatnot. But not like before. Before, everybody said a formal hello and tagged them, and it just looks like I told you to do it. Like it looks like I told you to do it because everybody has the same hi at Luber at Natalie. It's like you're supposed to comment or reply to my original thing. No, not a single person replied. Not just like separately tag them. But yeah, that's the way to do it. But okay, guys, yeah, when Kirman comes out from under his rock, we'll get back to it.
And if you define wrong class,
Yeah.
All right.
will be great.
Thanks, guys. We'll
We see that.
reconvene later. Talk later. Bye.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Bye bye.